All right, hey. So I'm on your video today, so you can watch what I'm doing and what I'm doing here on the board just to make it a little bit more interesting for you guys. This is a video going over a little bit of your homework that we have tonight. So if you look at your homework, you'll see that down at the bottom, your Thursday homework, we've got order of operations, which we can tell because we see multiple operations within our equation. And we've also got those grouping symbols, those parentheses are in our equations as well. So I'm going to go over a few of the problems on your homework to help you as you either begin your homework or if you've already done your homework, then as you check your homework. All right? So let's just start right there with the first one. So we're going to look at 3 times 9 plus 12 minus 7. And remember, the first thing that I'm going to do before I even solve my problem is I need to write my order of operations. So because we have parentheses, we're going to start with that P on top. Then we've got our M and D, multiplication and division, from left to right, and our addition and subtraction from left to right. Now I've got my order, I'm ready to go. I'm going to use this to help me solve my problem. So we start at the top. We start with those parentheses. If I see 2 parentheses, well, which one do I begin with? Let's begin with the first one. Again, we're always going from left to right. So we're going to begin with that first parentheses. 3 times 9, we know the answer is 27. We bring everything else down. Now, I don't need to bring down my parentheses because I've already solved that parentheses out. But I do need to bring down my plus sign. I need to bring down the other set of parentheses. It's very important that we do that. Bring down the 12 minus 7 and close the parentheses. If I forget to bring the parentheses down, look at what happens. All of a sudden, I'm solving 27 plus 12 because I moved down to addition and subtraction from left to right. That's going to give me the wrong answer. I don't want to do that. I've got to remember to bring my parentheses down because parentheses tell me what to do first. All right, so I'm still on parentheses. I haven't finished that out. So we're going to do 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. Bring everything else down. 27 plus 5. I'm going to go back up here, make sure I'm following the order. I've done my parentheses. There's no multiplication or division, so I don't do any of that. Addition and subtraction from left to right. There's only one thing left to do. 27 plus 5, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Circle my answer. So that wasn't too bad, especially if we remember our order of operations. So let's try one more from your homework tonight. Let's go with, I like this one. Let's go with 7 plus 8 times, parentheses, 2 minus 1, close parentheses. Again, before I can even start my problem, I need to go ahead and write my order at the top. Start with parentheses, and then multiplication and division from left to right, addition and subtraction from left to right. Now I've got my order written. Now I'm going to follow that order to solve my problem. The very first thing that I do is my parentheses. I have my parentheses right here. Draw my caret. 2 minus 1 is 1. I've solved out that parentheses, so I don't need to bring any parentheses down. There's no more parentheses. Oh, but I do have to bring everything else down, don't I? So let's bring down my 7 plus 8 times, and I don't need to bring that down because that's what I just solved. All right, now I can look at my problem. I've solved it on my parentheses, so I cross it out. Next, I go to multiplication and division from left to right. So as I go from left to right, I find that I do have a multiplication problem. So that's what I do next. 8 times 1 is 8. Bring everything else down. 7 plus. No more multiplication and division, so I cross it out. I'm left with addition and subtraction. 7 plus 8 gives me 15. And my answer is 15. Again, it's not too hard as long as I remember my order of operations. If I forget that, then all of a sudden I get very confused on what to do. But if I remember parentheses first, right? Please be clever. multiply and divide at the same time. Now subtraction and addition, work it out with computations, right? If I remember that, I'm going to have an easy time doing my homework. So good luck with the rest of your homework, and we'll go over it in class tomorrow. For those of you who are watching the video, you're probably wondering, well, what do I need to do to prove that I have watched the video? So, on your homework, we have a lovely space over here. If you watched your video, if you're watching me right now, then all I want you to do is give me a nice smiley face, because you're excited that you know what to do on your homework, okay? And I'll be checking for that tomorrow when we look at our homework. Have a great afternoon.